Yo. Mic check, 1, 2. What is this? You're now tuned into Imperfect Sense right here on Unified Radio.tv.
Boom.
One of four hosts, one of four moderators, one of four opinionated brothers that make up this podcast called Imperfect Sense. I go by the name of Eric E. Mr. Dawson, whatever it is you call me, I beg you please. And I know I just fucked that up because I got big teeth, but whatever it is you call me, just make sure you... Just make sure you don't call me a midget. And to the left of me, I got the bully with me, Conway.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying? To the right, I got the fitness guru, Flesh.
You know.
Fitness guru. Andy's in the building. Yell at him, Andy.
Yes, sir.
Back there being technical, doing all the time. He's the key grip, the editor, the director of time, timekeeper, simp.
Oh,
yeah.
I turned my head around. Cover my eyes.
He's all of that. He's all of that good stuff. But appreciate everybody for tuning in to the Perfect Sense Podcast. If you never heard of us, you never seen us. What we do is we four, like I said, opinionated brothers. We talk about all things, all walks of life. Nobody's off limits. We don't subscribe to cancel culture.
Nope.
At all.
At all.
At
they losing their juice, son. They losing their juice.
At all. Like everybody gets talked about. Black people, white people, Asians, gay, straight, bi, whatever. It don't matter.
Mama.
Politicians, athletes, musicians, everybody. If you do something in the world that we can see it, hey, guess what? We gonna talk about it because we talk about ourselves too. But before we get started, how we feeling, fellas? How we feeling? Is everybody mental good?
Feel good.
What about you, Flesh? You kind of quiet. You mental good?
I'm good. You know, I take off tomorrow. I'm good.
Ugly.
Flesh is out of here on his little bit of R&R, getting a little vacation in, a little sun. Yep. You know what I mean? Little white sand beaches. Y'all know how it is. Got to get your mental right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But let's not even play around with it. Let's jump right into the shit today.
Pause.
We can't say pause. That wasn't a pause moment.
It's four niggas in here.
Exactly.
That wasn't
exactly.
Let's go play around with it.
That wasn't a pause moment, man.
No.
Check it out. I'm trying to figure out how I can kick this conversation up. First of all, a lot of bullshit happened this week.
Yeah,
Definitely.
A lot of good shit.
A lot of bullshit that, you know, and when we do this thing called pod, man, we don't really do like music over here because, like I said, that's so cliche. All of y'all do it. Y'all want to talk about music.
Realized, hold on, this nigga clean as a bitch, yo.
What?
Y'all better go out the country clean as a bitch.
All you talking. Hey, you know. Gotta do it up, man. Gotta do it up.
Got the whole R. Kelly look going.
Yeah, it's like Shamar Moore must got a new role.
Got the whole R. Kelly look going. Like, look at.
Over like.
I'm gonna let these motherfuckers.
What R. Kelly album is this that he got on the face?
R.
The R.
That's when all the sex came.
Yeah, but yo, a lot of shit popped off this week. And it kind of all rolls into the same thing for us because the way that we do things, like around here, it rolls into the conversation. So we know Dave Chappelle been on the hot seat for his Netflix special, The Closer.
What hot seat? His shit was.
You know what I mean? But
his seat was hot.
It wasn't hot to us, but it was hot. It was hot to a few.
They tried.
It was hot to a couple transgenders.
John Gruden definitely on the hot seat. You know,
my guy
lost 100 M's. You know what I'm saying? Had to resign.
He's all right.
How you get fired on your day off?
The thing is, if it wasn't for his skin tone, he'd have been fired.
Right.
He was able to resign.
He was able to resign.
You know how they play it for the other side.
Mm-hmm.
And yo, and to kick this conversation off, I'm not gonna lie. When the John Gruden shit kicked off, period, right? And I don't know who told Andy.
It was a good football game going on.
Not even that. When Andy told me what was said,
shit was corny.
I laughed.
I laughed too because I don't think he should have got released.
Yo, I laughed like, and that was just.
He should have got released.
Hold up.
He said true shit.
Hold up. What part was true to you? Because I know what part I laughed at, and I know I don't think I was supposed to laugh, but I gotta be honest and say, I laughed.
And if it was funny, you can laugh.
The biggest shit that the first shit that I took as true was the rubber lip shit. Like,
see what I'm saying, yo?
Like, and that's black or white. Like, motherfuckers that like because he said a black man.
Yeah.
He said D. Smith had rubber lips. And he said the reason why he called them rubber lips is because he caught that motherfucker in a lie and he didn't know how to spit the lie out. You know what I'm saying?
What's wrong with
Didn't he say something like his lips look like Michelin tires?
Yeah, Michelin tires.
Yo,
Lips.
yo, black folk. I'm not gonna lie to y'all,
White people
man.
got Michelin lips too, bro.
Black folk. I'm not gonna lie. I laughed
I was confused.
when Andy told. I laughed, and I know everybody gonna want us to be political. Oh man, that's fucked up. Black people, y'all, this, that, and third. You know, you not supposed to laugh. I fucking laughed.
Wait, what he exactly said in the email.
Quote it out.
He said, dumb Boris
Yeah,
Smith
D. Smith. We ain't gonna call it that other
had
shit.
his lips the size of Michelin tires.
Facts.
That's what he said.
That's funny as shit.
I'm
That's,
sorry,
yo,
black folk. I'm sorry.
Bro,
I'm sorry.
What was racist? Because he was black and said he had big lips.
Yo,
cuz?
but that's where we at. That's where we at with the conversation.
Yo, that
exactly
shit
what you just said
corny,
right
He
there.
bro.
called him the Boris.
This
That
is where we
shit
at with the
Boris.
conversation.
I thought he was calling people all type of niggas in there.
This is where we're at.
Yeah, no, but
This is where we're at. Take
yeah.
that line,
Suck.
right? And I know more. Was said in the emails. I know we're gonna be ignorant.
Because we're
I
going to
know
talk
more.
about Michael Sam too.
I know more shit was said in the emails that was way more derogatory than that. But that initial thing right there, right? You can speak on it. That initial thing right there, lips like rubber tire, whatever. We paraphrase it. Michelin tires. He gave us a specific brand. That's a good brand tire too.
Yeah.
Right,
Michelin.
Michelin's a good.
And that shit.
Holla at us.
And Michelin tires are the ones that can't spit that even when they flat. They don't spit air out, bro. That's a fucking fact. Yo, Gruden won. Yo, that's funny as shit.
Damn, we not supposed
You
to be
know
laughing
Michelin
at this
tires
shit,
when
yo.
they get flat, they don't spit air out.
yeah,
Right.
yeah, I know.
Run flats, yo. Run flats. Run flats.
Run flats.
Yo,
That's a
but listen,
Bars.
that particular line, did it hurt more just because it came from a white guy to a
Yes,
black guy?
yes.
And so that's the issue.
Because-
Like, because
because-
if one of us said it, it
because-
would have went over.
My God.
Because we at a point,
niggas.
this country is
Please.
in high alert sensitivity mode.
Oh,
like
I-
at an all time high. When you white, you can't. When you're a white man,
You can't criticize
you
nobody,
can't
huh?
say nothing about nobody right now.
So what if he had said that to? If he had said, because he said shit about.
If he would have said that to another white person, it wouldn't have mattered.
What's your name? What's the commissioner name?
Who cares?
Oh,
What-
Roger Goodell?
Roger Goodell. He said some shit about him too, but
He said he was a pussy.
no. Hold up, we're gonna say that later because he said bigger things than that. If he had said he had Michelin lips, would we be tripping?
No, they wouldn't be talking about it at all.
Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all, yo, black people, y'all sensitive as shit. Cause I ain't gonna lie, yo, I kind of hate y'all motherfuckers right now.
Yo,
every little step we take.
Yo, I ain't gonna
that
lie,
shit
man.
was-
Like, I get it. I understand the outrage, but then I don't understand it at the same
No,
time.
I don't understand it at all. I don't, because of the way, under the context of what he said, he had his reasoning behind what he said it. He didn't say it because he was a black man. He said it because the motherfucker lied.
And
That's he said
it's
it
in the text.
Exactly. He said it because he lied. It had nothing to do with his race. But because motherfuckers
That simple
wanna
edit,
relate Michelin tigers being black to black people with black lips, that's why it's an issue.
Yo,
I'm thinking it's because, you know, they say black people got big lips and shit like that. I've seen a couple white motherfuckers, like, especially bitches.
I was waiting for you to clean that up because I was trying to figure out why you staring at
but
men's
stereotypes
thick lips.
is what stereotypes.
You're trying
But
to
you
get
gotta
on
understand, stereotypes is what offends people, and when people not mature enough to understand, like me, I'm at the age now where, in the maturity level now, if a white person was to call me a nigga, I wouldn't even get offended because I'm not a nigga. Like, I'm not one. Like, you being racist is doing what to me? Like, really, think about it. I'm not oppressed. So you call me a nigga, what is that doing to me?
I get what you're saying.
I
See
get
what
it.
I'm saying?
I get
still
it.
might smack
I
shit
get
up,
it. See,
though.
yo, I
You know
agree
what I'm
with you. I agree
saying?
with
I'm making
you.
6
I get
figures,
it.
got my
I feel
own house, take care of my kids, do what the fuck I'm supposed to do. I'm not a slave anymore.
I might just.
I'm
still-
not gonna get offended. I might get offended if I'm from the hood and I wasted my life and opportunities and I ain't amounting to shit. Yeah, I'm gonna point the finger at somebody when really only it's me. But at the end of the day, What the fuck is you motherfucker doing? The only time I would have an issue is that if I'm in the workplace and I'm working, because you know, black people, we don't have like a lot of business, and we working under, and I know I'm working for a racist. That's when you know that is a serious situation. But not in this situation.
I might still smack him though for little Tom who out there squeezing.
This is what has me.
You and your hands on policy.
This what has me kind of confused, right? Because we sat around here, we had conversations about not being able to joke or have fun with the LGBTQ community and all that other stuff. I know that's a lot of letters. My thing is, black people are just as sensitive. Like if we make a joke about somebody in that world that is gay, and they get offended, black people do the same thing all the time with white people. It's like
they don't even try to.
Where's the common ground gonna come?
Because they don't never really try to see where the person coming from. Like, cause like they automatically go white. You can't say it. That's how gay people feel. You ain't gay. You can't say it. You don't have a right to an opinion. Like you can't take this portion, but then they go, they're gonna try to use they oppressed our people. Blah, blah. I said, yeah, but you can't make every white person racist. If a white person ain't racist, they're not racist. You can't make the person racist just because of how you feel.
You know what the shit we killing?
That's the same way how the LGBT community do us. They try to make us and say, "Oh, you homophobic." I'm not homophobic.
Yeah, I'm just laughing at you. Like I think
like certain shit that you do. If I don't rock with it, I'ma say it. It doesn't make me homophobic. But just because a white person make a statement and that statement was true and clear, doesn't make him a fucking racist.
And the thing is, they take the little edit, right? They forget about the broader. They forget about everything that was said around it. Even you take the Dave Chappelle special, right? He constantly
disclaimers.
The little portion that the certain community is mad at, it doesn't. I still don't understand how you offended.
He even said,
don't understand.
He even said, if you at the end when it got close to the end, he said if y'all pay attention, because this motherfucker then talked about his friends being transgender, two people that's his friends. But he said if you pay attention, I never had a problem with the LGBT community. I always had a problem with white people. And he said white. He even made it clear as day, white people. Because he said all that time you've been doing this to us, and we finally going, yeah, I got you. And he's like, oh, what? You got to call me a woman now. Yeah. So about talking about the white males that been pushing the LGBT agenda. And here go the crazy part behind it. Something that want him banned has the audacity to be black.
The funny thing about that, the hypocrisy.
And I wonder who runs that. Should have did my fucking research.
We still got time.
The bitch that work at they just got fired at Netflix, man.
But listen to the hypocrisy.
Who else? I knew you knew.
Yeah, bitch that work at Netflix.
But listen to the hypocrisy. In that special, he said nigga 3,000 fucking times.
Yep.
Right? He had a whole program where he depicted black people in a different light, whether they were slaves or whatever. Everybody thought that shit was funny. Right? And he made a point in the special. We said, yo, the baby shot and killed another black man in a Walmart. His career ascended.
Bro, they didn't that same
his career. That's the see. And the funny thing about that, the black people in the LGBT community don't even recognize that portion. Right. They just hear some type of gay joke.
Because
they're not black,
and that's the shit that pisses me off.
Because I ran into a lot of black.
And truth be told, and not to cut you off,
they don't think that
the ones that we know that we call friends, brothers, and sisters that's in that community are not offended by that fucking special.
Yeah, but you
are not.
Listen, they're not. But then also you gotta look at this too. Anytime when it has anything to do with us, it's an issue. Stephen A. Smith made a fucking comment about the Asian shit, the dude from the sports or some shit.
Had to come right out and apologize.
He had to come right out and apologize. But then he turned right around and talked about the Nigeria team for them, the American team.
And nothing happened
to them. and ain't nothing happened.
Nothing happens.
Ain't nothing happened. He ain't had to come out and make no immediate apology or anything. He
The
was
darker
allowed-
your skin,
he
the
was
more
a-
you can be able to
he
be
was allowed
disrespected.
to disrespect them with no problem.
When he
good.
shit on black athletes is okay.
It's okay.
But if he say something, when he said that shit to Michelle Beadle, he got in trouble for that shit.
Because why? Because they protecting their, like, the white people protecting their money.
Mm-hmm.
They protecting their money.
I don't. It just feel like black people don't know what side to be on.
They
It's that
protecting
black
their
people
money.
don't fucking stick together.
That's what I
Point
said.
blank
You don't know what
fucking
side.
period.
You don't know what side to be on.
Asians, them Asians was getting supposed got their ass, but
And they got
black
money
people,
backing them too.
This shit came out that he said,
And we can't say we don't have the money because
at
we the
the
biggest
same
consumers
time,
out here. So the money's
we
there.
got the money. It's just we don't fucking stick together.
Right.
Period. Point fucking blank.
Because people want to
all
be a
down
part
the
of
line.
people want to be a part of everything else but black.
No,
black people
everybody-
want to be a part of everything else but black.
And then everybody else want to take everything from black culture and commercialize it and make money off it
make money
and
off it.
capitalize off of it. And we
And
still
the
as the
only
people
time
don't
and the
see
only
this shit.
time they want to promote black is when they can get a benefit out of it or
Right.
feel like they a part of something. That's it.
Right.
That's it.
Right. And the funny thing is when the quote unquote the fake cancel culture came alive for Dave Chappelle, the thing that and we talked about it amongst us that I felt was intriguing was the ones out of the gay community that came to his defense.
Right. Right.
And you still got some people in that community like, nah, we don't care. They're divided amongst themselves.
He said that.
You know what I'm saying?
He said it in a special that the motherfuckers don't like each other.
Uh-huh.
It's subdivision.
And shout out to
within it.
Flame Monroe. Flame Monroe said it.
Yep.
As a trans woman comedian who, I mean, come on, man.
It's subdivisions within their group.
At the end of the back in the day, they was just gay.
Right.
There wasn't no fucking. If you was a woman that was gay, you was a bull dagger. We want running around here talking about LGBTQ, RS, WXYZ, none of this shit. You were gay, bro. It wasn't no fucking.
And can I ask y'all a question though?
Go ahead.
Go ahead, finish your point. Brian may cut
Transgenders
you
were
off.
gay. Bisexual were gay. Fucking all this other flojo shit. You was just gay. They separated themselves, bro.
Let me ask
They
y'all the
segregated
Q
themselves.
in LGBT.
It's queer, bro.
It stands for queer, right?
Right.
And Gruden called people queers. So I'm trying to figure what.
He said,
How we using the word?
Goodell, he said, why did Roger
I can understand
Goodell,
not using fag because fag is not part of
No,
the.
he called Roger Goodell a fag.
Oh, okay, I understand that one, but the queer, I don't understand. Are we allowed to use queer, or are we not allowed to
It's the
use
fact
queer?
that he said it with an openly gay person as on his team.
Or you have to be queer to use it.
No. Yo, they had queer eye for a straight guy for years, bro.
But what I'm saying, do you have to be queer to you? Because it's like we can say, even though I've been trying my best not to use the word nigga to describe us as a people. I've been really trying, like I'm trying to get away from that word, period.
We are that.
But the thing is, you a black ass nigga, but you know what I'm saying? when we talk about the word nigga, right?
When we talk
black
about the word
people say we've taken the word back and we use it for ourselves. I feel as though isn't that the same with that community? They took the word queer back, so they the only ones that can use the
I
word
didn't even
queer.
know queer. First time I heard the word queer,
I've never
was-
used queer
No,
a
just
day in my
saying,
life.
First time I heard queer was from them,
Right.
and it was on some what they call metrosexual now.
Yeah, but it says queer is an umbrella term for sexual and gender minorities who are not heterosexuals or are not cisgender, originally meaning strange or peculiar.
Metrosexual men, bro.
I thought metrosexual men were back in the day. This meant they had style.
That's because that's what these black people want to be called.
So you
now.
saying Kevin Samuels a queer?
He's a fucking queer, bro.
God, because he's a metrosexual?
He's a fucking metrosexual. But he's a metrosexual because all that shit that he was doing before that was. That's how these fucking queers overseas. He loved that shit. He loved how the queers overseas dress. We love that shit. These motherfuckers wearing queer shit. They wearing their pants queerly. They wearing their shirts queerly.
Queerly.
You know what I'm saying? Like
That's new terminology right there. That's what's
yo.
up. Queerly.
Yo, a motherfucker who
Russian,
Yo.
Russian real queer today.
fucking queer today. You're fucking queer, bro. That's what they call. Yo, if you look at a metrosexual man and a person that they say is a gay queer, they look the fucking same, bro.
Only dress
That
queer.
mannerisms are fucking
Did
gay.
you come up with queerly on
Yeah,
spot?
on the spot too. That mannerisms are gay. You
Listen,
feel me?
Check this out. I'm straight, but I only dress queer when I go to church.
Facts.
Yo, I'm so
When they-
confused on what the fuck just happened.
I'm straight, but I wear my motherfucking pants over my ankles and not Muslim. You feel me? How the fucking European gay men do in them GQ magazines, because that lets them know that they like men, bro. Motherfuckers need to start when they dress, and they need to fucking realize how they're dressing. Remember what?
So Westbrook a queer
He's
too,
a fucking
right?
queer, bro. I don't give a fuck what you say. He's a queer.
I get your point.
He's a queer. When you have the fucking the audacity to wear some low ass pants and a kilt, bro, and that's not even part of your heritage, you're queer as shit.
So I'm trying to reel this in. So are we saying metrosexual and queer is the same
They
thing?
the same niggas, bro, and I don't care what no one says.
Okay, but is that the Webster's
I don't.
definition?
That's
of,
yo. Look,
I thought, because I always thought growing up metrosexual man, it was a dude that was
clean.
a dude that had style, a dude that had style.
Look how.
Yeah, but
look
that's
what-
the thing. See, that's the thing behind it, right?
When it started.
When you uneducated about stuff and it starts.
Please teach me.
Listen,
When did it start?
when you uneducated about something, when it starts, that's like back then. We never knew we never knew gays was running the fashion world like that. We was uneducated. We just saw in the magazines. We just saw people in the magazines dressed up. But the older you got and the more open media got about what goes on in the modeling world, you notice that a lot of the people in the modeling world are gay. The
dress-
fashion owners are gay. They designed the fashion for everybody. So when you got a man going and dressing, come on now, Boondocks did a show on that about the whole thing with the purse. Remember with Gangsta-licious and he was following.
Oh, yeah.
He had boys dressing regular, but they start having the gay the rapper dressing like a female. And that's when his brother was like, you don't find that purse gay? That's not a purse. What do you call it? He said it was a
satchel.
satchel.
It's
A
where I
man
keep my
bag.
keys. Like they did everything to make anything feminine look gangster.
Bro, go back to metrosexual came out about 10 years ago, bro.
No, it was longer than that
No.
because what I'm
So
saying
when
is,
it was actually being used,
'Cause when-
and the only
when
way
we was
that
in
you heard the
school-
word metrosexual was from a gay man.
that's
Yep,
what I'm saying.
you
See,
did. Thank you.
but listen,
Facts. That's how it was back in the day, son.
when I was in school, like in high school, we had dudes that they called metrosexual, right? But we thought that they were just gay. But they called them. Is that like the pregame?
They're
to-
weird.
Is it the pregame to?
Listen, think about it.
That's
Back
the ones
then,
that's on the fence acting like they don't like
Think about
boys.
it. But think about it, right? This is why I said about how emasculation started back with our era. How it started back with our era. Back then, a dude couldn't dare walk outside. A man couldn't dare walk outside freely the way a man can walk outside today now.
Meaning what?
Like you can't. Like you couldn't catch a man with a purse back then.
That shit like a
Okay.
motherfuckers. Yo,
You couldn't catch a man with a purse back then. Now on a regular,
Yeah. That shit
men
is
got man
regular.
purses. You can go
Yeah.
inside of every male section,
Motherfucker.
everywhere, and even straight men wearing purses as a fashion.
Bro.
But that's how you emasculate a generation. They knew they couldn't do it with our fathers and grandfathers because we would have been. Get that
But
shit the
let
fuck
me
out of
do
here.
that
play
shit
devil's
with us.
advocate. Let me play devil's
they
advocate.
couldn't do that shit with us.
Let me play devil's advocate.
Some of us, because that's how the switch came.
But listen.
Because our little boys was growing up going, my dad don't do this, but his father got a bag
But
on.
listen, is it the
His father got a
norm?
bag on.
But is it the norm because women accept it? Hold up. Let me finish.
When it comes to this gay shit,
Let me finish. Because I've personally seen and heard women say they not fucking with a man that's walking around with a satchel.
That's what they lying.
But-
lying.
Listen,
Listen,
Satchel's
lying.
different. Satchels,
Listen.
I'm getting bread.
Lying.
These fucking fanny
listen.
packs.
It's
A satchel,
listen.
a satchel is what Dwayne
Listen.
Wade had
Facts.
in different world when he was a teacher and stuff.
But
like
that was an over the shoulder. That was
shoulder.
like a.
But you can also wear it like
What's
this.
the shit you put on the horse? What's the shit you put on the
I
horse?
thought you meant Dwayne.
A saddle. That was a saddle.
No. Hold up. Let's get. I did not say Dwayne Wade. He's different.
No,
I said Dwayne
he's Metro.
Wade.
He's
You
Metro.
said Dwayne Wayne for
right.
different world.
But no.
Dwayne Wade's a
Yeah,
fucking
because I thought
queer.
you were talking about the Gabby on you.
Dwayne
He's a
Wade's
Metro.
I
He's
know.
a simp.
He's a queer.
He's a Metro.
He's a fucking queer.
He's everything.
Stop saying Metro. We just call him.
So I'm still y'all hit me with points all the way around the board. I'm just trying to figure out, is metrosexual and queer the same thing?
It's the same thing.
But we can't. But us
a thin
being,
line. It's a thin line.
But us being straight, we can't say it, right?
Same thing.
What?
And
We can't say queer though, right?
Conway said it.
And you know something else
Yeah, we can
and they
say
start
it.
to throw into the mix? Unisex. I'm seeing how they
No,
using this shit.
they- they got
this is
some-
unisex wear.
it's
or unisex clothes,
pansexual.
that's
Oh
what they
yeah,
call it.
yeah. I seen that.
pansexual, right?
They have pansexuals.
That's the intellect. That's the
That's
intellect.
the
though.
motherfuckers who don't know how, if they want to be, they're gay, but they're not attracted to the other sex as if they would, and they gotta.
Oh,
they
like
gotta
in
chick.
music, how you gotta pan to the left or
Yeah.
the right for the.
So like you got a chick, right? You got a chick.
Yeah, pan means
You
all.
got a chick, but you're not attracted to a boy, but you still supposed to fuck boy. Yo, you bisexual.
Yeah, I mean, like,
what are we doing?
The word
What are
pan
you
means
doing?
all.
What
so
are you
if
doing?
you say you're pan-African, right?
What are you doing?
All come from
See,
that
not
country.
limited in any
Derogatory.
sexual choice with regards to biological sex, gender or gender identity.
Yo, can I ask
They
y'all a
not
question?
limited. They can
I
pan
know
to anything.
Monet sexy ass is pansexual.
They can pan to anything.
Let me ask y'all a question.
That
Does
bitch is
pansexual include
pan-retarded.
animals?
Yo.
Pan retarded.
That bitch was
Does
pan.
pansexual include animals?
I'm not
too?
gonna answer that.
What?
Wait,
I'm just-
wait,
if
I'm
you
not
can-
going.
Whoa,
I'm not
whoa,
going.
Not limited.
Whoa.
Listen,
Well, the word
listen.
pan means all. So he
Listen,
he got
gotta
not
go.
limited
No.
in sexual choice with regards to biological sex, gender,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
gender identity. So that means anything.
Yeah, but back to what
That
you were
means
saying.
anything.
But back what you were saying.
Anything.
Men dress metrosexual because they think women like it, but they really like how this other man had it on, bro. I'm tired of y'all. You know what? Fuck that.
Bro,
I'm tired. No.
they lying to
I'm
you,
tired.
Some of
Men
them
are
women lying.
out here dressing to impress another nigga, bro. We gonna
Another-
stop.
another
I agree with that.
Another
I
man?
agree with that.
Yo,
I
we gonna
I
stop.
agree with
We
that.
gonna-
There's a lot of men out here dressing to
we're gonna
impress other
do-
men.
What we're gonna do? We're
I
gonna
agree
have
with
to
that.
Stop acting as if men are 100% doing it for the chicks, bro. Because there's a lot of the weight.
You understand? I understand. You talking about validation. You talking about
Validation.
you talking
Yo,
about validation.
oh,
He's
I-
talking
hey,
about
hey, hey,
no.
hey.
He's talking about validation.
Validation.
Listen.
For a woman,
Listen.
for-
Okay,
it's-
listen.
Hold on.
Go- I'm gonna let you get
There's so
finished.
many women that I even fucking polled that said that they don't like this shit. It was on out of I had 300 fucking votes. Out of 300, it was only 15 that said they like their men like that, bro.
Listen, and I get that.
We are doing it because
Listen.
when you every time you see a little motherfucker with a little pants or something, yo, them bitches hard. And the girl
He
walking past
understand.
like,
He's making a point.
crazy.
He's making a point about
Listen,
validation.
Okay, listen. All right, and that's why I say I'm glad I was raised fucking different. That I had that mentality when I was in fucking middle school, elementary and middle school. My grandmother taught me like, who the fuck are you dressing for? You supposed to be dressing for yourself. You don't worry about what nobody else the fuck got on. What you trying to be like everybody else when you being a fucking individual? It said when you dress, you don't dress to impress other people. You dress for yourself. And then that gave me the attitude of I never want to look like everybody else. So every time when I saw somebody getting certain shit, I'm not rocking that. If everybody wearing wearing them 8-ball levers, I don't want that.
Damn, that's old.
That's what I'm saying.
But you got
no,
damn,
but I'm saying.
but you got
My
think
uncle's in
about
there,
it.
but I'm just saying when everybody was wearing it, I was just like, I'm not wearing that shit. I went and got a regular lever, the regular joints. And remember when Biggest Small Players grab you? Remember when all of them had the colorful joints on? Motherfuckers wearing 8-balls. I had a plain regular. And people like, oh, but ain't no 8-ball. I said, nigga, them 8-balls gonna go out of style, and you can't wear that big ass ball on the back of your shit no more.
That's the thing, though.
And what happened?
Them
Motherfuckers couldn't wear it
You're
no more.
in a 1
8-ball ain't even
percentile,
leather.
bro. It's a 1 percentile of us.
But that's why I said it's
But
foreign
that's
to
the
me.
thing, though.
But I couldn't believe that motherfuckers in their 20s and 30s still
still do-
doing
they
that
still
shit.
do.
Yo,
it.
you gotta think about this, yo.
They still do it.
That's
Fashion
crazy.
only pushes what the next man have. Jim Jones wore the chains on, but these fucking rock people
With the
were
tight-
doing it for
with
years,
the
right?
tight shirts and all
when
that.
Jim Jones came up with the chains and shit on with the little shirts, because he still didn't have the tight pants on yet, motherfuckers went and got the chains because what? Motherfuckers idled that man, bro. The bitches only accepted it once they started saying like, damn, you look all right
Jim
with
Jones,
that.
Wayne was
You
wearing
like
that shit
You
too.
like, you got, all right.
Wayne elevated the skinny jean era.
Wayne
He
elevated the skinny jean era to a whole nother level. To where now I be like, yo, these motherfuckers can't be niggas. They gotta be bitches.
I understand that validation.
There's no way.
I 100% understand that point
way.
because when
no way.
dudes go out and they
That's all
usually
I'm
go
saying.
cop something new.
They literally put pants on and tie that bitch up underneath the ass.
Bro,
with a belt.
they wearing little pants
And
just to
used
still sag them.
and used to walk around with them.
And let's talk about the culture of having pants sag off your ass.
Well,
we know about
this conversation and went totally different than what I had previously
Okay,
planned.
all right.
Hey, yo, it never does.
Let's wrap it up. Okay,
It never does.
Let's keep it
If
clear.
previously
I'm
planned,
just-
yeah.
so-
We went from John Gruden to metrosexual.
Because they
Okay,
queer.
We went from fucking John Gruden being fired, Dave Chappelle special on how black people are sensitive to fucking. We talking about pants off the ass.
So John Gruden was released because this motherfucker
I'm just
said,
saying.
Because motherfucker said, yo, Roger Goodell was pressuring the fucking.
How the fuck
at
did
that
we get
time-
here?
At that time, the the St. Louis Rams then?
Yeah, it was the same.
He was pressuring the St. Louis Rams
Fuck that now.
to fucking hire a queer. He said,
Fuck that now.
Yeah, he did say that. No, that's that. Look,
I get it, but we went all the way around. It's like we started here.
yeah, because
How
it's all
the fuck-
together.
How the fuck
It's all
did we
together.
get here?
Because it's all together.
That's
Yo,
why I'm sitting here looking at
Because
y'all
you,
like,
you were confused on where the fuck the
spinning.
metro
and
was.
I'm just sitting here like, yo,
spinning.
what's
We
going
spinning.
on here?
Because
Like,
you went to queer,
Yeah.
and queer is what it is.
I just shut up and just let y'all go
Yo,
because
'cause we
y'all
was
was talking
spinning, yo.
about
We was spinning,
8-ball jackets and his ankle showing because he
You
wearing
wanted
this
to know
and
why
all that.
where queer came from.
Yo, listen.
If
this
you
shit-
could say,
know what?
God
What does this show
damn.
you? What does this show you?
I'm not mad at
Listen,
it.
but what does this show
I'm
you,
just
though?
saying, it just fucked
Yo,
me up.
but what does it show you?
Because I couldn't even segue to what the other shit. I'm
Okay.
just like, I'm going to let these guys go with
Listen,
it.
you can segue, but it just shows
I
you that
can't
this whole
now.
shit is fucked up.
I can't now. It's like, I made a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and then what I mean. I left the bread home. That's what the fuck just happened.
Basically, this conversation went how Ghostface Killer rap. All right, let's go.
No, we're not doing that. He's a fucking legend.
No, I'm not saying I say he a legend, but the way he cover ground.
Yo, we gonna
He
fight
be
the
like-
Wu-Tang.
he be like
now
this.
we gotta fight Wu-Tang.
I
Now
was
we
in
gonna
the
end
hou-
up like Joe Budden.
I was in the house cooking
gonna-
breakfast. Lord Johnny got shot.
No,
Like, that
yo.
shit.
no.
Like, that's
Hey,
what
yo.
I'm talking
We gonna end up
about.
like Joe
Hey,
Budden,
yo.
yo. They gonna fuck us
So
up.
are you saying the
No.
conversation is Ghostface like?
No.
Ghostface like
But it
the
all-
creativity of how he
it
can be
all
talking about
connects.
something else,
And it all connects.
over to
Hey,
something else. man.
zigzag, zigala. That's him.
Nah, I wouldn't have compared that to Ghost. I might have compared it to Silk Shocker. Like we was on beat, and then all of a sudden, when his verse come up, he on a whole different beat on the background
That
that
shit
ain't
super
even
slowed
playing in
down.
the fucking
That
headphones.
shit slow-
But it came out
That
tough
shit
though.
slowed down.
You know what I'm saying? He on rapping on a whole nother beat. Come out tough though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that wasn't the beat we started on, my brother.
Yeah, we don't even know none of your verses.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, at least he wasn't trying to sound like everybody.
But since y'all took it left,
Fucking, he was Foxy Brown before the eardrum.
I'm 100% on board with the
Oh, that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
I'm 100%. I'm gonna take the conversation this way.
fucked up.
I'm 100% on board with his point about men trying to get validation on their clothes. Like
I didn't know men were still doing that.
when you see somebody and he's off the norm with everybody else, we think he weird. Like let's take Andre 3000.
Perfect.
Well, everybody was dressed in what he came out with the fuzzy boots on, and all the people like, yo, what the fuck wrong with him?
Pussy.
Individuality. You know what I'm saying? He was doing his own thing.
Called Badu.
Yo, he was dressing like the motherfuckers back in the day, bro. That's
But what
all
I'm
he
saying,
was doing.
it wasn't the norm.
It was
That's
the
all I'm
pussy
saying.
That did it to him though.
Because Anthony, it's not a lie.
Come on, yo. He was wearing fucking
You said Erykah Badu
Atlanta.
did that.
Yeah, he was wearing Atlanta joints, Atlanta jerseys,
He was.
and all that shit. And then
Kangos and shit
boom,
like that.
next thing you know,
He ran in
he was
the
like
league.
this, and next thing you know, this motherfucker had on furry snow boots on.
Oh.
Then next thing you know, motherfucker had on
what
you
a
mean,
leprechaun
Daddy,
jumper. Come on, bro.
Yo had the turban on.
Come on, cuz.
Yo, women to do that to some men, bro.
Erykah Badu got that.
Especially Erykah
She got
Badu,
that
son.
ghostly
Woo.
god snatcher.
Yo,
Listen.
Erykah Badu, yo.
Hey, pussy has changed the strongest of men.
Bro.
I'm
X-Flesh.
just
Did you
saying.
see Erykah Badu body? You see Erykah Badu body? Now, let's get this straight here, okay? Let's get this straight here.
He gone. 1, 2, 3.
Let's get this straight here.
4, 5.
Coming back like
6,
Tyson Fury, yo.
7,
Listen,
8.
that's good.
like
That's a good
Tyson
one.
Fury, yo.
That's a good one. Good one. But we all know the difference between guys like me and guys like you.
Ooh, Lord.
I'm gonna always be able to come outside.
Woo.
That's what. That's one word Andy gonna
That 11th round.
be saying.
That 11th round, yo.
I'm outside.
My man, you didn't change political parties. You didn't grow a beard. You ready to dashiki.
You know what? Good night.
Yo,
Leave me alone.
we're wrapping this shit up.
But mine elevate, not incarcerate.
You know what I'm
It's a big
saying?
difference.
Yo, we gotta wrap this shit up, yo. We got this
Go
shit
ahead.
done went all
Everywhere.
over the place. Yo,
Everywhere.
give your
For the love.
final thoughts on this whole thing with black people. And matter of fact, the world being sensitive about being
I ain't
criticized, man.
gonna
Go
lie.
ahead.
My final thoughts is like, grab some nuts, man. And what my
Pause.
man
Wait a minute,
Pause,
see,
pause.
yo, we gotta wrap this shit up, yo. No, man,
I'm ready to go.
man.
Yo,
We gotta end this
on my
shit, yo.
Donald Trump shit.
We gotta
women,
end this
grab
shit, yo.
some nuts, fellas. Grab some cock. You heard some pussies, bro. Like,
Whoa! Andy, please just give me a final thought. So we can go. Please give me a final
Shite,
thought.
no, I'm for
No,
real.
you're done. You're done.
Nah, for real, yo.
You're done.
Y'all so that you see how sensitive y'all got? Yo, the for real though. I'm tired of you sensitive motherfuckers, man. Like, yo, like a lot of y'all mothers walking around here with Michelin lips. You heard me?
God damn.
What are you? What? Now we gotta deal with this.
A lot of y'all mothers walking around with Michelin lips. Then on top of that, yo,
We're gonna get an email from
a-
every woman group
yo,
in the world for that
Well,
fucking statement.
That's the only
yo.
ones who smoke cigarettes and blunts.
facts.
Oh my God.
Andy, give me something. Give me some before I go to him, man. Like,
And-
give me.
and li- and
No.
live on Pulaski
Whatever
Highway.
he's saying is over, yo.
Live on Pulaski Highway.
Whatever he's saying is over on this side.
Hey, yo, what Biggie said?
No,
Ladies,
talk.
And the
Give me your because he's done. He's done. Give me final thought, please. God, give me some final thoughts.
Check it out.
America was supposed to have been built on freedom of speech. You might as well just say that shit's selective. Just say everything's selective.
I don't know.
Everything is fucking selective. You have to be selective with the terminology that you use nowadays. Because if not, you will be canceled. And all these motherfuckers are like lynch mobs now.
You can't even
It's
say
no. You're done, bro.
they. You acting like a they right now, bro.
You done. Flash, give me your final thoughts.
They, him,
All right,
her.
my final thoughts is on a serious note. My final thought is for everybody to take a really do your research and pay attention to what's going on with the country in reference to all of this control of content. Realize we have never been in America has never experienced a communist country, but that's the direction where we're going to, where everybody has to agree and be on the same page, and a lot of y'all feeding right into it and giving up your rights to everything. If you don't believe me, all you got to do is go do your research on a country like Cuba and see what they're allowed to do. They don't have freedom of speech like we do. They can't have more than anybody else. They have to be all the way across the board even. And,
China.
and then and you already let the government be in our business.
You still talking?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
China and COVID. I was
you
helping them
already
out.
let the government be in our business, so don't be surprised within the next few years that because of y'all moving this way of you can't freely speak your opinion, that we come to a point where we are fully controlled by the government and they control everything and you no longer have freedom.
Kyrie. Go ahead.
It's a whole nother.
A moment of silence.
Go ahead.
Yo, it's been I can't even get it out. Yo, all I'm gonna say is the show today was a lot of fun. That's all I got. That's all I got because this been another wild edition
Queer eye for a straight guy.
of Imperfect Sense, man. Like,
Remember that it was out. Metrosexuals.
seen y'all the same time, same unified channel. We'll be waiting for the cease and desist to come because of this motherfucker right here. We see y'all.
Queer eye for a straight guy.
Queerly.
Oh, we getting sued.